Let your wife speak, sir.
His wife?
She's been attacked.
His wife?
Okay.
Can I tell you something?
You're his wife?
No, he's
Well, the real wife, please stand back.
She's married now. He is technically married.
She is.
He is technically married to another woman.
Also, this definitely had to be during the Panamaroni, because like they had all of those like boards up and stuff.
He is technically married to another guy.
Hey, you know what you're talking about.
You don't know anything.
You
don't
say
know.
you're his wife. You're
know.
technically married to somebody else.
All she does is stop
technically
people.
married
That's
about
it.
that.
That's it.
And kids. And you know what? He has 10 kids.
Yeah, okay.
10 kids. I
All
looked
right,
it up.
what's that have to do with all this?
Oh my gosh, this is more like Maury than it is Judge Mathis. Man, the devil works hard, but Judge Mathis works harder. They were not shutting down production for no Panorama. Or Judge Mathis, let's go.
She used to be your girlfriend.
She was never my girlfriend.
I was his girlfriend.
You
when the
wasn't
lights
never
went
my
out.
girlfriend.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All my kids,
you
she
said
wasn't my
few
girlfriend.
When the lights went out,
said
when he
you had-
didn't see me, I was.
You had relations with her 3 times.
Oh my gosh. It is just insane in this courtroom.
Girlfriend 3 times, that's for sure.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Your girlfriend, you love her. You're in love.
Love him too.
I ain't gonna lie.
Never stop.
I ain't gonna lie. I
She
love
say she
her.
love you and ain't never stop.
I love her and I ain't gonna never
And you
stop.
in love.
Nah.
You're in love.
Wow, Judge Mathis, he's been going off. Like, I remember being homesick from school and watching Judge Mathis. It was Judge Judy, and then I think Judge Mathis was on after. And I don't remember it being like this, but hey, this is top-notch entertainment.
I feel kind of bad now that what I've done to him. I wasn't aware that it was his cousin. He never told me it was his cousin, so I was not sure
Dang, wait, what?
of whom the
Well,
woman
he
was.
had no idea what you were talking about. You were accusing him of cheating with somebody. Who the heck was he supposed to say I'm cheating with when he wasn't cheating? Because he was actually telling the truth.
I'm really shocked that it was his cousin. He never told me that she was in town, and I just...
So she just accused him of cheating, but he was really just hanging out with his cousin who came into town?
My wife is brutal.
That's insane. Imagine. Oh man, I don't like cheaters, and I think that people are shady. Okay, so sometimes you gotta be on alert, but at the same time, you really have to gather all the evidence before you accuse people of stuff. You can't just be paranoid. You gotta have some real factual evidence. Also, if you're with somebody and then you're like, are you cheating on me? And then they say no and you don't believe them, I feel like there's an underlying issue going on there.
You know, if I had a rock, I would throw it at you right now. You know, stop pissing me off. Just sit down. I'll take care of it. I don't need your help.
No, you know what? I'm the public defender. I have a right.
I don't think a judge can act like that.
I have a right to be here, and I have a right to stand and
I
represent
said sit
my
down.
clients.
If you want to fight, let's go out back and I'll just beat your ass.
While there are no witnesses to the initial
Oh my
conflict,
gosh.
the mic picks up some of the altercation.
I don't know, like, I don't know if the lawyer was like being bad or anything, but like, I don't think that you can act like that as a judge. The guy who's like just trying to like, you know, be found innocent, he's just standing there, he's like, well, it's not looking good for me, man. You'd be so devastated. You'd be like, any other lawyer, please. That's so, I was gonna say that's so funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully that man's okay.
A driver's license, and your mother didn't take the car back
She
from
hasn't
you.
had the car in her possession for 2 years because I was going through a divorce and her stepfather had the car until a week before.
Dang. Dang, everyone's upset.
And then, just a second, and then you gave it to her? Just a second. Then you gave it to her? Despite the fact that 2 years went by, she didn't get a driver's license?
I had been teaching her.
Great. Perfect. You pay the ticket. That's all. Out.
You're kidding me.
Pfizer, excuse me, step out.
I like that people make it like the most confusing story. They're like, it was 2 years and I was doing this and he was doing this and then her dad had this. Like, it's so crazy. And then to find out that it's all over just a parking ticket, I'm like, how is there that long of a backstory behind a parking ticket? I don't understand. That's crazy. Man, well, Judge Judy solved that case real fast. Oh, we got new Judge Judy here. She's Justice Judy now.
Well, I actually did have my Armani shirt and he borrowed it, never got it back.
Just pause for a second. Just because you put something in air quotes, it doesn't help. Do you understand?
But it helps me.
Borrowed it. Did he actually borrow it from you?
He borrowed it from me, yeah.
Okay, I know that his name is Judge Rinder, but I'm gonna keep calling him Judge Rinder because there's some people who it pisses off, and I think that that's really funny.
And it
Right,
came
so
back
just
with a
pause for a second whilst we have a small discussion there, Mason. So why do you say he borrowed it? How does that help?
Well, because I'm just exaggerating my words, Rinder.
You think that that's acceptable for you to talk to me like that?
Well, you could speak to me like that, so I guess so.
Now, Mason, this is my courtroom, and that's your first and second strike.
Do I think that him going borrowed is a big deal? Not really. I do think it's important to like clarify that he did really borrow it. I mean, he didn't steal it from you, but at the same time, you know, whatever. Judge Rinder. Somebody's getting ready to leave a comment. I love it.
It is axiomatic that counsel show at least respect for what the court is doing. And what you just did shows a lack of respect for what the court is trying to do here, which is create an environment which is fair to all parties. I would suggest that you take a moment to think about that.
Very serious. It's a very different energy in the room.
I would suggest that you take a moment to think about that. I'm going to step off the bench because I found that I have tolerated a number of things in the courtroom, including, you know, flip charts, writing in the middle of, I mean, the jury gets distracted when you were doing the flip charts here, jumping up and moving the boards. I would suggest that you temper some of that very quickly.
Dang, I have so many questions. What's going on here? This is serious. It's like crazy going from like TV court and like those sorts of things, all this like dramatized version of court, to a very real news courtroom. You know what I mean? Everyone is quiet. They don't want to be thrown in jail for contempt of court. We've seen that, that's for sure.
It's $40. See the clerk. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Get back over there. You got a bad attitude. Don't give me an attitude.
Oh my
But the last thing in the world I need.
I've never seen Judge Caprio be a little, you know, salty, for lack of a better term.
But the last thing in the world I need is an attitude. Okay?
If I get
First
out
of all,
I'm sorry.
listen to me. First of all, I helped you out. Okay? You had two $30 tickets. The original tickets were $30 each, right? I reduced them to $20 each and charged you $40 instead of $150. And then you give me an attitude on the way out.
He was like, hey, don't give me, I mean, I agree. I do agree. If she came in there with $150 and he changed it to $40, I do agree that no attitude. But I also understand, you know, people are stressed out. They got a lot of stuff on their shoulders. Maybe $40 is still a lot of money, you know? So I do get it a little bit, but I do also think that a thank you would have worked well.
Did you tell the plaintiff that we put the puppy on a bar stool, she slipped off, I think she broke her paw. Her paw looks funny. Did you tell her that?
We told her that the dog was...
Hope the paw's okay.
No.
Energy.
That's a lie.
I had set up an appointment at my vet.
I don't care about that.
And
you have to understand, I don't care about your vet.
Yeah, sorry.
And emotional distress. I am the only one who's in emotional distress doing this case. Don't argue.
Everything.
Just don't, please do me a favor, don't argue with me.
Oh man, I gotta watch some Justice Judy. You guys told me all about the new show. She's got a new bailiff, she's got a new legal expert. That I think that's who that blonde lady is beside her. So like, I mean, she's got her new robe on. She's looking fresh to death. So maybe I gotta get in on some Justice Judy. It's looking good. It's looking like the tea is hot over there. Guys, that's it. That's all the clips we have for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope you had a fun time, because I sure did. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye. Get real close to the camera for centrals. Zoom. The zoom actually looks nice.
Yeah, I can imagine it's better than seeing a torso and legs and a belt and shit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be more like personal, I guess.
More intimate.
Yeah.
We're intimate. We're getting to know each other, guys. Oh, I forgot that this was courtroom freakouts. I just see Judge Mathis. He's fucking ready to serve some tea. It's hot. Let's go. What you got for me, Judge Mathis? What? Okay, that one confused me. I think I wasn't paying enough attention. Can I watch it again? Sorry. I did. Nope, I got this. That's crazy.